The American Express Green Card. I feel like this card is not talked about enough compared to the other ones. The American Express Platinum Card, the Amex Gold Card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve Card, or the Capital One Venture X card. This card has a really low annual fee, but the question is this card still worth having in 2023? Let's talk about it. My name is Walter. This is the Credit Card Maestro channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below your thoughts. I want to get your insight on this as well. All right, so I personally have this card, and yes, I think it's worth it. We're going to talk about in this video, why do I think it's worth it, the benefits and who this card's for, and also who this card is not for. Now, I do have the American Express Platinum card as well. So some of you may be asking, why do I have both? And I'm going to explain to you now. I think the Amex Platinum card and the Amex Green card in my situation is a killer combo. You don't have to have the Amex Platinum card, but for the type of travel that I do and the personality that I have, it works out perfectly for me. With this card of having a $150 annual fee, which is pretty small, it has a bunch of bangers, and you're easily able to profit that back. So the first thing you can do is the clear credit. Now, guys, if you're not using these credits, you shouldn't have this card anyway. But this clear credit is $189 per year. Clear typically is about $179 or $189 depending on if you have Delta status or not. You do get a discount of either anywhere between $10 to $40 per year if you have Delta status or if you have a Delta Sky Miles account. But if you don't have any of that and you're just the normal traveler, it's about $189 per year. The American Express Green Card gives that to you every year complimentary. Clear is an alternative for traveling inside the United States. Not available at every airport just yet, but mostly the ones that I go to typically have Clear. You can always go on Clear's website before you get this card to make sure the airport you fly in and out of, they have Clear. They definitely have it here in Atlanta, so it definitely works out for me, and it gives you that expedited screening so you can get to your gate faster and you can actually minimize your time in the airport lines. There's also a $100 Lounge Buddy credit that you get every year for a card renewal. Now, this is cool because you get access to lounges anywhere within the Lounge Buddy network. You can download the Lounge Buddy app to see what lounges are nearby you currently if you're at a specific airport, and you use your American Express Green Card to pay for these lounges. You do not need a membership. You do not need any elite status or any first class or business class tickets to enter. You'll receive up to $100 in statement credits, Lounge Buddy, every year. Again, just make sure you're using your American Express Green Card and make sure you're keeping that card on you when you're traveling, just to make sure there are no discrepancies. With those two credits alone, that's about $289 per year in credits. The annual fee is $150. So that's going to bring you to a profit of about $135, $140 per year. Just thinking off the numbers on the top of my head. Now, again, I will repeat this. If you do not use these credits, this card makes no sense to get. The reason I use Amex Platinum and also the Amex Green, the Amex Platinum, you typically only get 1 point per dollar on your traveling, unless you're booking through AmexTravel.com. Amex Green is completely different. You get 3x per travel. This can be flights, hotels, car rentals, cruises, vacation rentals, and more. And the good part is it doesn't have to be with AmexTravel.com or anything of that nature. It can be Priceline, Booking.com, Expedia. It can be any third parties. And if I want to get me a good deal, I will typically book on Booking.com or Expedia. The prices may be a lot cheaper through the third party than they are directly with the hotel chain or the website. So if I go on Booking, I use my Amex Green Card to get 3x as opposed to just 1x per point. So if I want to get a good deal, I'll just usually use the Amex Green Card to get 3x per point as opposed to 1x per point on my Amex Platinum card. You also get 3x per dollar on your American Express Green Card for transit. This can be ride-share services like Uber, Lyft, trains, taxis, even tolls, parking, and buses. Now that's amazing because if you are traveling, you're probably using all of those combined at some point. Some places don't have Uber or Lyft, so you're using a taxi. Some places don't have taxis or Uber, so you're using subways. You can use buses, or maybe you're just using your everyday card and going through tolls for work. This is a nice benefit to have. And if you also are traveling or not, most of us who are traveling are also going to restaurants or trying out new foods. You get 3x per dollar on restaurants. And then you're also getting 1 point per dollar on every other purchase. So with the combination of having $289 in credits with all those benefits, it makes it worthwhile. And this is a power play for someone like myself to have. Again, I have the Amex Platinum card, so I use that maybe for my flights if I want to get 5x per points on my flights. And then if I'm booking something on Expedia or Booking.com, I use my Amex Green card, so I'm maximizing getting a total of 8 points per dollar if I'm using my Amex Platinum card for flights and then my Amex Green card for booking a hotel, as opposed to if I just use my Amex Platinum card for everything, I'd only be getting 6 points per dollar, 5x on my flight, and then if I'm booking on Expedia or Booking.com, I'm only getting 1 point per dollar. So that definitely adds up. Not to mention the new card bonus you're going to get right now, which is pretty good. If you spend $3,000 within the first 6 months, you get 40,000 Amex membership reward points. Now keep in mind, that's only about $500 per month within 6 months. I'm sure there's a lot of things we can figure out to buy within 6 months and only spending $500 per month. You could support the channel and buy yourself a Credit Card Maestro hoodie. You could even click the link down below and get the Credit Card Maestro ebook on how to establish excellent credit. I'm just joking with you guys with those two things. Keep in mind, you're buying things that you were going to buy anyway. That way you are not getting into any debt. If you do want to support the channel though, you can click the link down below for the referral code to get the sign up bonus. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps out the channel, and you're going to get that sign up bonus as well. Just you'll be supporting the channel. Now this is really important too that I didn't mention. This card also has no foreign transaction fees. A lot of these cards out here kind of creep in foreign transaction fees. They may not have them when they first start, and then later on they have foreign transaction fees. The Amex Green Card does not have foreign transaction fees, which makes this card even more of a keeper card when it comes to travel. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Do you think the American Express Green Card is worth it? I will be keeping this card in my wallet. I get so much value. This card is for someone who travels, who likes to travel maybe and not spend a hefty $700 annual fee like the Amex Platinum Card or $550 with the Chase Sapphire Reserve Card, and likes to still have lounge access and get to security and get through security faster. This card is not for someone who doesn't travel, who cares for more luxurious type of treatment. So like if you want to have hotel status, airline status, but for most of my audience, I think this card would be for you. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment down your feedback. Is this card for you? Do you have this card? Are you going to think about getting this card? I think this card is a no-brainer with all the credits you get. Like I said, just make sure you're traveling and using those 2 credits, and you should come out on top at least $135, $140 per year. I'll talk to you soon. Be safe.